Azealia Banks is doing the most. This time, she's coming for Beyoncé's song. Azealia Banks is back in the headlines, and surprise, surprise, she's being messy. Scratch that. Messy doesn't even begin to cover it. Azealia has built a reputation for feuding with fellow celebs, but this time, she's taken things way too far by coming for Beyoncé's son, Sir Carter. Yep, she really went there. Social media has been buzzing with speculation around Sir's health, with rumors that Beyoncé is allegedly hiding a diagnosis. But when Azealia added her 2 cents, she made the situation 10 times worse. So what exactly did she say? And could Beyoncé be planning to sue, the same way she reportedly considered suing Kanye? Let's break it down. While Azealia is infamous for her rants, she typically doesn't directly attack children. That changed when she fired off a tweet aimed at Beyoncé, saying, "And stop hiding your son from the world, sis. People will find out sooner or later, and you're really going to look like a piece of crap for being ashamed of your own child." That's beyond nasty, especially when directed at an innocent kid. And while some may think Azealia's comment was triggered by online rumors about Sir, the truth is, she's had beef with Beyoncé for a while. Flashback to 2022, when Beyoncé dropped her Renaissance album, a house-inspired dance record. For reasons only Azealia seems to understand, that release sent her into a full-blown meltdown. She accused Beyoncé of stealing her creative ideas, exploiting the LGBT+ community for clout, and glamorizing African traditional religions for aesthetic purposes without truly respecting them. Azealia ranted, "You're brainstorming with 6 people to my early records, which are miles beyond whatever flaccid and insincere attempt you just made to try for an attention grab during Pride Month when you don't care about the gays any other time of the year." She went on to call out Beyoncé for allegedly standing by while Azealia was taunted, called mentally ill, and ostracized for speaking out on spiritual topics. She claimed, "Then you tried to usurp control of the work I'd done." She even took a jab at Beyoncé's success, suggesting that she wasn't supporting rising stars like herself, Esther Dean, and Stacey Barth. "If you would share some of that hot sauce in your bag with us. We got to win and shine too. Can't have your tribe worrying about rent and groceries while you discard them like the help." The rant spiraled further, with Azealia accusing Beyoncé of trying to erase the real pioneers of house music. She wrote, "In 10 years, when people think of house music, they'll think of Aaliyah, Cease Peniston, Robin S., Frankie Knuckles, Inner City, Black Box, Felix da Housecat, and Junior Sanchez. Absolutely no one is going to think of Beyoncé." She then accused Bey of whitewashing the genre's Black and Latino gay roots and of trying to erase her legacy in the process.
She's been trying to write me out of my own narrative for like years at this point. Like, this is so weird. So, early Azealia Banks records. Okay, so what do you...
At this point, Azealia Banks has officially gone too far to come back from. Her latest tirade started when Beyoncé sent flowers to Robin S., the singer whose song, "Show Me Love," was sampled in Break My Soul. Instead of appreciating the gesture, Azealia took offense, somehow making it about herself. She posted, "Since B is out here pretending to support Black divas with bouquets of wilted flowers after stealing their art, arrogantly assuming they don't have money for legal counsel, and muscling them into making stock PR statements to cover up this messy album rollout. If y'all thought that was the end, it's not." And it definitely wasn't. Azealia then dragged Beyoncé's half-sister, Coy Knowles, into the mess, accusing Beyoncé of abandoning her own sibling. In a bizarre and unhinged post, she wrote, "Can we get an update on Co, you know, your little sister? You think we forgot about this French coffee knee-high white orthopedic wallaby communion plate Sunday school Baptist cornbread wig jiggers up Bay? When do the Blue Ivy and Coy Noodles photos drop?" If you're confused, you're not alone. But one thing is clear, the animosity here is one-sided. Beyoncé hasn't responded to Azealia at all. She's paid her nothing but dust while Azealia continues throwing shade from every angle. And as bad as things were, they hit a new low when Azealia took aim at Beyoncé's children, especially her son Sir Carter. The backlash was immediate and harsh, especially since this came not long after Kanye West also made shocking comments about the Carter twins. Kanye, in one of his many rants, tweeted, Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyoncé's younger kids? They're like, no, literally, this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having the children is a choice. He later deleted the tweet, but not out of remorse. He made it crystal clear that he only removed it to avoid losing access to his platform. I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyoncé's family down, and Jerry Lorenzo's family too, because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled. Not because I'm a good person. And to top it off, he added, no Jay-Z and Beyoncé on the other hand, them and their entire families. Yes, you read that right. While Beyoncé and Jay-Z usually keep things classy and avoid public drama, this kind of deeply personal attack clearly stung. According to Page 6, the couple was so disturbed by Kanye's rant that they seriously considered suing him. The outlet reported Jay-Z and Beyoncé find it shocking that Kanye West attacked their two youngest children in a disgusting all-caps rant via X. The couple will absolutely not stand for it. They ultimately decided not to take legal action, but many believe they may not extend the same grace to Azealia Banks. Let's be real. If Beyoncé and Jay-Z sued Azealia for the $205 she reportedly has in her savings account, nobody would feel sorry for her. She has a long and chaotic history of burning bridges, insulting people, and making herself the villain in every room she walks into. Case in point, remember when Jackie O passed away and Azealia mocked Jackie's partner, DC Young Fly? Azealia posted, DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women perfectly secure in their skin. Say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness, because in the end I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jackie girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself. That post shocked the internet, but the backstory? It goes back to a 2018 episode of Wild 'N Out, where Azealia participated in a comedy game called So Petty. DC Young Fly roasted her, and clearly, she never got over it.
Watch this. My boy Nick Cannon is so petty.
How petty is he?
He couldn't get Carter B, so he got Azealia ugly.
And it's not like she just stayed silent. She clapped back at him just as hard.
You have to enjoy your lap around the theater because you're not going to be booking any other work in any time. Enjoy Wild 'N Out. You won't even make it to Dub Comedy Jam.
DC fired back with another shot at her.
You need to fire your dentist. How you take your goddamn braces off but you cut the little middle part? Stupid girl.
Now, a regular person would have moved on. It was just a joke on a comedy game show, and it wasn't that deep. But not Azealia. She held on to that grudge for 5 years and later used it to mock DC Young Fly after his partner passed away. And that wasn't the only unprovoked attack. Azealia also came for Julia Fox out of nowhere, accusing her of being an addict and claiming she got Kanye hooked on substances during their short-lived relationship. Azealia wrote, "Lol, Kanye is snorting dog food aka heroin with this girl already. It's confirmed. Divorce, Virgil grieving his mom, plus a dirty junkie who was shooting up while she was pregnant equals calamity. Y'all gassing him now, but gonna be calling him a dope head in 3 months." So yeah, Azealia is known for being nasty AF. And like I said, if Beyoncé and Jay-Z decide to sue her for those disgusting things she said about their child, it could be game over for her. Anyway, that's the tea. Now tell me how y'all feel about this whole mess. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.